Hello and welcome. It is Saturday the 18th of March. I am Flatcap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. It's Cheltenham Hangover Day. Here we are. We're licking our wounds, thinking about what might have been. I know some people will have won, some people will have lost, most people will have lost. That's how it works at Cheltenham. Sadly, I was in the latter camp, not by much, but not a successful foray over to Cheltenham. Channel stats aren't looking so pretty at all. Probably the worst place they've been this year. So it's all pretty grim, and it feels a little bit unfair, to be honest. I don't think we've quite got the reward for the endeavour in places. It's not quite clicked for channel stats. I know there's obviously comment stuff and whatever that's gone on this year, which would have made a difference, but channel stat wise, not quite there. And I think there's a few bits at Cheltenham. Definitely unlucky. I'm going to do a full review video, but even yet, like yesterday, Magic Days was another one we had. Lovely anti-post price, 40-1 anti-post, and then it refused to start at the race when it was going off at 8-9-1. And that was a story of the week really for lots of things. We lost Gentleman to Me, and just didn't get the rub of the green is generally how I felt at Cheltenham. But we will crack on. And what have we got? We've got a very, very not very good Saturday, to be honest. So I've got half stake, £10 day, 3 bets. There's a Win Trixie, a combination double, and a lucky 15. That is all we've got, £10 for Saturday. So the plan is, and I would sort of say 125. I think it's 125 might be the first race at somewhere, Fontwell, I think 125. Fontwell's the first race today. Plan is I'm going to be back tonight with a very short video with either something for Sunday or to review Saturday. I'll see what's what, and then I'm going to take next week off. So there's no freebets.com video next Saturday. There is one out now this Saturday. No video from freebets.com next Saturday. And the next time I'm planning I might do a video is possibly next Saturday. So next Saturday we've got Irish Lincolnshire Saturday, and we've got the Dubai Carnival culmination in Maidan. So there's sort of Irish and Dubai racing is good next Saturday. UK racing doesn't look like it's going to be anything special. So I may do a short, quick video next Saturday if there's anything good. Otherwise, I might just put something in the comments for next Saturday. So back possibly next Saturday for a short vid. Otherwise, it's going to be rolling on to week on Tuesday, I think, is where I'm at. And then I shall be back fully pumped, refreshed and raring to go for the delights that April have to offer us. So the Lincolnshire. 2 weeks after that, we got the Grand National, so we will see. As far as yesterday goes, then let's just do a quick review, and then we'll get through today's. I don't want it to be a long video. Where did we have? Right, here we go. So I had it 40 on, 38.60 back, so tiny behind. If you've got Bog on there, you'd have probably come out ahead, and if you've done freebets.com, you'd have been all right. So running through Hypertensus, if you watched that race, it just wasn't keen. It ran out in the end, so it was up with the pace and looking okay, but pulling a bit, and then the jockey just lost it and it went running out. So that was done and dusted. County Hurdle, we had a great result in the County Hurdle. We just couldn't back it up. So we had Sharjah placed at 10s for SP. Highway 102, sick. That was the horses there on freebets.com. That was the best one, 80-1. That, being honest, that was the horse. I put more money on that horse this week than any other horse when I saw it drifted to 80 and 100-1. So I liked it at 50s. When it got to 80s, 100, and I've said this a few times, if I put up a big price and it drifts, I will go in more on that. So when it got up there to hundreds, that was decent. And then Favre actually won the race 33s, but I didn't put any combinations. So we had a nice return off the County Hurdle. And then we got sunk in the Albert Bartlett. We didn't really get anywhere near. The big prices were there, but not with my selections. The Gold Cup, Protectorat placed 5th, which was only good enough for Sky, and Royal Pagaia was 6th. They ran with credit. So, nothing much back there on there. But if you were Sky, you would have got Protectorat place. Fox Hunters was no. What do you have? You know what there? It was Billaway. That was in the combination bet. That went. LMA no, and then the Martin Pipe we just had Mai Tai placed, and that was it. So the County Hurdle got us most money back, and that was pretty much where it went, because the Lucky got sunk. The Win Trixie, we had obviously Brave Man's Game was second. Billaway fell, and Albury Devassi was second, so it wasn't a million miles away. Each Way Trixie, Sharjah and Might I both placed, but Chianti Classico didn't. And then the combination doubles, I put some of the worst ones in the combination double bet, as it turned out. So that was no good. So I'll do, as I said, I'll do a full Cheltenham breakdown. But yeah, we've got about 3/4 of our stake back on SP prices. But interesting stat, if all you did was the singles across the regular channel, so I did it at 60% singles across here and freebets.com, 40% accumulators. If all you did was the singles, you'd have come out fractionally ahead on SP prices. So with Bog, it'd have been a little bit better. If the accumulators let us down. So I had bits and bobs, but just not enough to be able to put them in the combinations to get a return. So given the fact I'm not backing favourites, to come out on singles just marginally ahead, I was quite happy with. But yeah, overall, it just felt like a bit of a frustrating week, because there was no day really where it kind of got anything going. It just was one of those, and compared to obviously last year when there was a few days where it was looking great at places, yeah, just felt a bit frustrating. But we crack on. I think we're down 44 for the week, 216 for the year. So the backdrop is on horse racing bets last year. We were 2,200 to the good. So it's all context, but I know that obviously all you're doing is following the videos for the last couple of months. It's not going to feel too pretty in your bank accounts. Bank accounts hopefully fine, betting accounts not so much. But yeah, we're 200 down, but then we won twice that much in December. It just needs something to get clicking, and it needs to really click on Saturday, because we've not got big prices. So this Saturday is a low price day. So what have we got? Win Trixie 125 Fontwell, Thor de Carisi 3-1, 130 Kempton Triple Trade 9-2, and 630 Wolverhampton Erosion Risk at freeze. Quite happy with all those. I like those two on the jumps. And Erosion Risk, bit of a funny one, because it's basically some unexposed horses at the top of the market. That's got the best form in the book. So at 3-1, I think it's worth going, because you're racing against horses that need to be better than they've shown, or they need to run well first time out. So it's a perennial second place horse, but we'll try. 50p Win Trixie, you want a bog bookie for that. £2 is your bet, that's bet 1. Bet 2, the Lucky 15, 205 Kempton, 2 friendly, Sky 5, most bookies are 4, 3 o'clock Uttoxeter, the Midlands Grand National, that's the biggest price I've got today. Bushy Park at 12s, that's the horse I put up on freebets.com as horse of the day as well, so 12-1 on that. 6 places on Sky and Hills, 5 most other places. Then the 445 Uttoxeter, Am Lovey, 11-1 on, and that's 4 places, Sky and 365. 450 Thurles, it's dropped down to 15 runners. Sky are now 4 places, quite a few are 4. Some bookies are 3. 365 are standout with 5 places. So it's a 20p each way, Lucky 15. Sky are best on balance, because Sky are 5, 6, 4 and 4. Next best is 365 if you've got 365. 4, 5, 4, 5. They are next best. So that is the Lucky 15 for the day. And then combination double bet at Uttoxeter. So we've got 3 o'clock, the Midlands Grand National, Bushy Park at 12s, Major Dundee at 11s, going on to the 335 House Cricket 17-2 and Autonomous Cloud 17-2, both nibbled in before the vid. 4 times 25p each way doubles, £2 is your bet. Both Sky and William Hill, important William Hill, are also 6 and 4 on that one. So if you've got either of those accounts, they are preferable for this bet. You won't get Bog because it's a combination bet, but Sky or William Hill, same place terms. All right, that is me. As I said, I'll be back for a short vid tonight with either some selections for tomorrow. There's not loads going on, so it'll be a quiet one. £5 or £10 would be max tomorrow. And either way, I'll do a bit of a review. And then that's it. At some point I will upload the Cheltenham review video, which I'm gonna make. But in terms of actual horse racing tips videos, nothing until at least Saturday, and that only will happen if I'm really happy with it. In the outside possibility, there's a couple of zingers lurking somewhere at 100 to 1 that I find this week on the jumps. I'll pop that in a video. Otherwise, if it's just a couple of other bits and bobs, I'll put them in the comments. But I'll put anything decent I find in the comments, unless I think it stand out, like we've had a few of these. Because in the last few weeks, turned over some nice prices: 80 to 1, 100 to 1, 200 to. I think it's basically a lot of placed prices we've managed to get. It is the time of year. If you look back on my record last year, it's the same time of year. Don't know what it is about just the way the markets are priced to pick some of these things out. But yeah, unfortunately Saturday, 12 to 1, that's your best. All right, enjoy your Saturday, and I'll be back tonight for a short video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.